So he's a twin. There's Tom and there's Finn, and as they're growing up, quite at an early age, they got into superheroes. There was, Spider-Man, Superman, Batman. They really got into them, and they wanted to dress as them and behave like them. And I don't know how to describe myself. I was a kind of trying to be a kind of green eco Totnes dad, and I didn't feel comfortable with these characters with an overdeveloped upper body musculature and a very clear-cut sense of right and wrong, without the fuzzy edges that I'm used to. And I thought, okay, I'm not gonna get heavy. I'm not gonna ban superheroes from the house. So what I'll do is I'll make up my own superhero, and as they get older, maybe they'll move more towards my superhero. So I created Empath Man. It's important that you stay with me. Empath Man fights crime through his advanced listening skills and his ability to stay open and vulnerable in a tight situation. And I wrote a screenplay. I wrote a screenplay for Empath Man, the movie, and I'm in talks with Warner Brothers about taking it. I've emailed them, so it's just a question of time, really. They're going to get back to me. But in the meantime, I'm just going to share with you the opening scene of Empath Man, the movie, and I don't quite have it off by heart. What I'm going to do. Is this going to work? If I take this off, am I going to break everything? No, I'll leave this one. And I'll take this one. Is this going to work for you? I mean, comedically. You can always just dim the... Okay, so I'm going to in this, I'm going to play all the parts. My acting's really strong, but it's also quite subtle. So to help you out, right? When I'm here, I'm Empath Man. First robber, second robber. When I'm here, I'm the policeman, right? He's probably the least well drawn of all the characters. I'm just going to do my best with the material I've given myself. So in the scene, it's in a warehouse, a post-armed robbery, and an Empath Man comes in, and the first robber and second robber are stuffing bundles of cash into a duffel bag. Okay, Empath Man comes in. Hi guys, looks like fun. Guess you must need the money pretty bad. Hey, I've been there. I know where you're coming from. Oh no, it's Empath Man. Don't let him disarm you with his self-deprecating charm and non-judgmental acceptance of who you are. I guess you must have felt quite an emptiness inside to need to fill it with bundles of cash. It's as if that duffel bag is your crumpled, deprived heart, and this an honest but confused attempt to meet its needs. I respect that. I find it moving. Damn you, Empath Man, I don't want to talk about this shit right now. Don't let him get to you. Shoot him if you have to. Yeah. Don't let him get to you. Shoot him if you have to. Sorry, shit. Yeah. Hey, if you need to shoot me, I guess you need to shoot me. I feel very open and accepting of who you are and what you do. Shoot him! I can't or won't. I don't know. Part of me wants to shoot him, another part just wants to relax and hang out with the guy. Okay, give me the gun, I'll shoot him myself. Hey, whatever you need to do, that's okay. Trust yourself. Who else can you trust? Who else have you ever been able to trust? God damn it, I'm filling up. What's he doing to you, Rodney? What's happening? I don't know, it's all this talk of trust is bringing up long-buried feelings. Long-buried what? Feelings. Well, fight it. I'm trying. It's just that they've been buried so long beneath encrusted layers of anger and cynicism, wrapped around in bravado and self-medication. It's kind of a big thing for me. What feelings are coming up here, Rodney? It's just me and your partner in crime here. You can tell us. Feelings of hurt and sadness and, oh God, what? And shame, allied with a yearning of almost spiritual intensity. Oh God, don't go spiritually intense on me now. I'm feeling pretty shaky as it is. Oh God, it's the police. It's the pounding of meaty feet. Hello, officers. These two miscreants here were just opening up to some feelings about crime and the causes of crime. I'm sure they'll be more than willing to carry on down at the station. Come along then, miscreants. And stop snivelling, or we'll really give you something to cry about down at the cells. We all feel the desire to brutally punish others in order to bolster our own diminished sense of something or other. Of personal power, that's it. That's enough, Empath Man. I've got to hand it to you, another job well done, but I don't like your methods. They're effective, but they're sick. I understand, officer, what it is to be both disgusted and threatened by emotional intensity and authentic intimacy. I too have insecurities gnawing at me like ravenous rats devouring the living tissue of self-worth. But thanks for the feedback. I'll take it on board, even though it may corrode my soul like the acid of early rejection by a parent or carer. But hey, I'm sensing you'd know about that. That's the end of the scene. Thank you very much. That's Empath Man. And in fact, although the movie is yet to be made, and the musical is just a twinkle in my eye, he did actually have his own little mini-series on Radio 4, Empath Man, and I had to come up with a backstory for him. And it turned out, when I really looked at it, he wasn't always Empath Man. He used to be just a regular guy in middle management. Until he took part in a drugs trial that went horribly wrong. And the drug that they were trialling was an anti-pessimism drug called Optiagra, for middle-aged men who find it difficult to get their hopes up. I had to share that with you.